everyone, I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be doing how I afford luxury items and kind of some of my key shopping tips. We'll be picking the giveaway winner at the end of next week, so you still have 1 week left to enter. Please make sure you subscribe, like this video, and comment down below if you want to be entered, and let's just jump right into the video. So the first key to saving, and what I usually do, is make a wish list and kind of a mood board of what you want. When I first started out in luxury, I had my eye on a Neverfull, so that was definitely on the top of my list, and I actually brought out, this is the pouch that it came with. I recently sold that, not recently, but a couple months ago, I sold that Neverfull, but I wanted to kind of show you, like, this was my first luxury item with the Neverfull and everything like that. But I definitely had it on my wish list for a while, and I knew that was like the bag I wanted. So that's the first key, is to kind of like visualize what you want. This can be for anything too. Like, I do this with career, if you want a raise, if you want a new car, a house. Visualize what you want. When you put good like vibes and energy into like that, into the universe, like good things will come back to you. If you visualize that you're going to get an A on a test or a report, you will get an A. Like, if you think you're not going to get something, you won't get it. Like, you have to visualize yourself achieving that thing, or, you know, purchasing this certain handbag, and if you visualize it enough, it will come true. And if you work hard enough, it will come true. So that's tip number one, is visualize what you want, make a wish list, put things in order of what you want, and moving into my next tip is work towards that number one thing on your list. So if for my first list, I had the Neverfull on my list, and that was what I really wanted. Obviously I had other things on my list as well, but that I knew that was like the first luxury bag I wanted. And before my first luxury bag, before my Louis Vuitton Neverfull, I never really thought that I could like afford it or would ever get one, or get any luxury bag. But once you get one, you kind of realize that it's not as hard to get as you thought. Once you can afford one, you'll be able to get other ones. So make sure you just work towards that first bag that you really want, or that first luxury item. Could be like a watch or a nice piece of jewelry. Just work towards that one thing you want. Kind of moving into the third tip is that once you have that thing in mind, don't just buy other things that might look like it, because that's just wasting money, and you'll still really want that other item on your wish list. So for instance, if you've been eyeing the Chanel boy bag, and that's like the one thing you want, the one bag you want, but on your way to get there, you keep buying kind of like dupes for it, or like a bag that might look like it, but it's not, like a Rebecca Minkoff. I know they have like similar bags that might look like it, or even a different designer bag that might, you might like at one point, but your dream bag is to get that, Chanel boy bag. Go for that. Don't just keep wasting money on other smaller things that might get in your way of your like true like wish list item that you want. So more into saving, make sure once you get like a paycheck, if you're not working, it's going to be very hard for you to save for a luxury item unless you're like saving money that you get from gifts and things like that, which is fine as well. But if you do get a paycheck, save part of that paycheck every month for your wish list item or that luxury item you've been wanting, and just put a little bit aside every month. And then also cut back on other things that you spend a lot on. If you look at your spending habits, you might see, okay, I go to Starbucks 3 times a week. Let me cut that out. Let me bring my my lunch to work, or my lunch to school, or whatever, and just save money. Like, do things more at home. Don't go out as much. Save as much money as you can. Also, clothes. I feel like I spend a lot of money on clothes, or I did. I've been cutting back a lot recently. I feel like it's really easy to go into, Nordstrom or Forever 21 or H&M and just buy a bunch of cheaper clothes, but it really does add up. That $100 that you spent on 3 items that you might wear, for a month or two, could be going towards your luxury item. And really think about quality over quantity. Make sure the things that you're buying are good quality, and you're not just frivolously buying lots of things just to have. And just because something's on sale doesn't mean you have to buy it. If you see 3 tops at H&M, are on sale, don't just buy it for the sake of buying it. Think about what you really want in your wish list and say, no, I could put that money towards the thing on my wish list. The next tip is to sell some items that you might not be using or might not gravitate towards, and put that money towards the item on your wish list or that next luxury item you want. So for me, I use Poshmark, and it's an app that you can download. It's free. It's in my opinion, it's way easier than eBay or anything like that because it's pretty intuitive. You just take a picture of the item you're selling, and it can be clothes, jewelry, pretty much anything. I sold a bunch on there, and it was really easy. And once you sell something, Poshmark will send you the shipping label for free, and you just can put it on any box that you have. Like if you had an Amazon box come in, you can just put that shipping label on the Amazon box, and then it ships out within 3 days, and you get your money. And then you can put that into your direct deposit into your account. Or another tip is buy something. If your luxury item is on Poshmark, you can buy it on there as well with those credits. So this goes into my next tip. Instead of buying something new, you could look on the pre-loved market. But in my opinion, Fashion File and Yogi's Closet are not a great deal. Most of the items there are super expensive, almost just as much as buying something new. Like I think a Neverfull on there is maybe $1,000 or $1,100, whereas the new one is, $100 more. It doesn't make sense to buy something pre-loved when it's like $100 less than in the store. You might as well just get something brand new, in my opinion. Some people think, I'd rather save $100. Like, yeah, it is $100, but in the scheme of things, like, save that extra $100 and get, have that experience in the store, get something new, get it with all the stuff, and have the receipt and peace of mind that it's, authentic and there's no smell to it and everything like that. But I will say Poshmark is a great place to buy stuff, and the prices are good because they're just one-on-one seller. And then if the item that you're buying is over $500, Poshmark will automatically authenticate it for you. A great place to buy, and I've seen a lot of good deals on Louis Vuitton items, Chanel items, pretty much any designer brand is out there because people are clearing out their closets and just posting it on Poshmark because it's a lot easier than selling it to a Fashion File or anything like that. So I thought I would mention that as just another tip. For shopping in general, Poshmark is a great place to look for used items. My next tip is to look out for sales. And people think sales are just for, common, like everyday things like a t-shirt or a sweatshirt, but luxury does go on sale. One place that I look a lot is Neiman Marcus Last Call. They do, they'll send you emails if you're on the email list with like 40% off. All these luxury items, and they do this a lot. It's not just like Black Friday or specific dates. Like I pretty much get a 40% off email every week or two, and they're good pieces. So one thing that is on sale a lot is sunglasses. So like Chloe sunglasses are on sale there. Other Gucci items are on sale. Stuart Weitzman boots. What else? Also bags as well. I've seen Givenchy and Tagonas on there. So good pieces that might be on your wish list. Check out Neiman Marcus Last Call and other sale sites. So, Nordstrom Rack, Bloomingdale's has a sale, Nordstrom's on their sale tab. Look out because sometimes they do put designer pieces on sale, and that's a good way to kind of scoop something up. Last tip is if you are traveling, make sure to think about what you might want to get on those trips because you could save a lot of money. So for instance, Hawaii has really good deals on Gucci. They have a really low sales tax as well, about 4%. So if you are going to these places anyways, it might be a good time to buy that piece that's been on your wish list. If you're going abroad in Europe, they also have some good deals. And then also think about if you're near a state, close enough driving distance to one without sales tax. Portland, Oregon's close to me. That doesn't have sales tax. So think about maybe driving a couple hours to a state without sales tax and purchasing something there. So those are a couple of my tips and tricks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and enter my current giveaway. Thanks guys. Bye.